Peace be upon you everyone. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الثانوية العامة. Welcome to my channel Easy English Mr. أيمن عدلي. أهلا بكم، وإن شاء الله دي أولى حلقات المراجعة النهائية. هنبدأ من آخر يونت اللي هو يونت 14، وإن شاء الله لحد ما نوصل يونت 1 مراجعة موفقة إن شاء الله. ما تنسونيش بدعواتكم واللايك والشير والسبسكرايب. بنبدأ بيونت 14. قبل ما نبدأ بس نفعل كده مع بعض الجرس عشان يوصلنا باقي اليونتس بإذن الله. يونت 14 بيتكلم عن المودال verbs، والمودال verbs are used for تستعمل في necessity ضرورة، prohibition شيء ممنوع أو محظور، and lack of necessity عدم وجود ضرورة. أول مجموعة معانا must، have to، have got to، need to. نبدأ بmust. must بتستعمل for important things that are important for me to do. زي I must visit my grandparents more often. This is important for me to do. For allow, drivers and passengers of motorcycles must wear helmets. This is the law, so they must wear helmets. كمان for strong advice, you must stop smoking, as smoking is very dangerous, so you must stop. For invitation or strong invitation, you must come and have lunch with us. This is a strong invitation. And for future necessity, we must buy a present for Ali's birthday. This is a future necessity. Next, have to, have got to, and need to. We use them to express obligation from outside. As the first one, يعني ده إلزام عليا من الخارج، مش أنا اللي بلزم نفسي. You have to show your passport when you leave the country. ده نظام في العالم كله، كلنا لازم نطبقه. You have to show your passport. So this is obligation from outside، إلزام خارج عني. أو the law، نفس الكلام. We have got to wear helmets if we are going to take the motorcycle. So this is the law. For advice, you need to apologize to Mona. You don't want to lose her as a friend. So this is advice. You need to. As for must not or mustn't، احنا بنستعملها عشان الممنوع، الشيء المحظور، فبنعبر عنه بكذا طريقة. طبعا أول طريقة اللي هي you mustn't smoke in hospitals. بس مش mustn't بس اللي أقدر أستخدمها، في عندي كلمات تانية زي are not allowed. You are not allowed to smoke in hospitals. معناها برضه you mustn't smoke. You are banned from smoking in buses. You are banned يعني you are not allowed يعني you mustn't. They are the same. You are forbidden to smoke here. You are forbidden. It means you mustn't. Smoking is not allowed in hospitals. So all of them are the same. بس ناخد بالنا من بعض الاختلافات. You are not allowed to infinitive. This one. You are not allowed to plus infinitive. But this one, you are banned from and ing for. You are banned from بعدها verb ing. You are forbidden to, it's the same. You are not allowed to. And you can start with another noun, the forbidden thing. Smoking is not allowed, or smoking is banned here. بالنسبة للنسيسيتي في الفيوتشر أو الفيوتشر necessity، الضرورة في المستقبل، بنستعمل have to، بس في المستقبل تبقى will have to. زي الإكزامبل ده، Egypt will have to build more towns in the future. Will have to. Necessity in the past or past necessity، بنفس الطريقة have to الباست بتاعها had to. So they had to train hard to win the last week's match. So the past necessity had to, future necessity will have to. As for lack of necessity, بالنسبة للpresent أو الfuture we use don't have to, don't need to. في الحالتين معاهم to، إنما needn't مفيش بعدها to. Example: I don't have to clean the room as my sister will clean it. هنا لو استعملت don't have to أو don't need to زي بعض بالظبط، إنما needn't مفيش بعدها to، يعني هقول I needn't clean the room. As for the past, I didn't have to. ده past lack of necessity، يعني عدم وجود ضرورة في الباست، زي الإكزامبل اللي قدامنا ده. I didn't have to go to school yesterday. It was a holiday. وهنا كنت ممكن أقول I didn't need to go to school yesterday. It was a holiday. ففي lack of necessity في الحالتين في الباست أقول I didn't have to or I didn't need to. طب بالنسبة لneedn't لوحدها في الباست بتبقى مختلفة شوية، بتبقى needn't have pp زي الإكزامبل ده. The soup was too salty. You needn't have added salt to it. في الحالتين اللي فاتوا الاتنين التو اكشنز دول المفروض ما كانوش يتعملوا في الباست، يعني lack of necessity عدم وجود ضرورة للمرتين. بس ايه الفرق؟ الفرق في didn't have to الإكزامبل بيقول ايه I didn't have to go to school yesterday. It was a holiday. So I didn't go أصلا، فأنا أصلا ما رحتش. I didn't have to go. But the soup was too salty. You needn't have added salt. It means that she did. She added salt. Now test yourself. Let's choose the correct answer. I will give you 1 minute to think of these sentences. هسيبك دقيقة كده تفكر وتحاول تعرف إجابات الأربع أسئلة دول، بعد كده نحل مع بعض. Okay, if you want to lose weight, you eat pasta, potatoes, white bread or white rice. Good. Mustn't. You mustn't eat pasta. So it's very important not to eat pasta. 2. It's alright. You come to Mona's wedding if you don't want to. Yani not necessary. So the answer is good. Don't have to. 3. Stupid boy. You play with matches. طبعا دي very dangerous. You mustn't play with matches. Excellent. Number 4. You remember your passport. Otherwise they won't let you on the plane. It's very important. You have no choice for this. So you must remember your passport. The second group from 5 to 9. Okay, stop the video. Try to answer them. Okay, number 5. You go there on your own. It's extremely dangerous. So something dangerous? Excellent. You mustn't go there. 6. I got up so early. I forget it was Friday. So it was in the past. Not necessary in the past. So I needn't have got up so early. 7. You needn't have walked home. I could have given you a lift. So here برضو not necessary in the past. You needn't have walked home. 8. If you have problems, you only space tell us and we will try to help. You need to. So this is good advice. If you have problems, I advise you to tell us. You only need to tell us. Number 9. We hurry. We had plenty of time. يعني not necessary to hurry. فيش داعي للاستعجال. So we didn't need to hurry. We had plenty of time. طب هنا في number 9 ليه ما اخترناش needn't؟ أنها grammatically correct. We needn't hurry. Yes, good. Because here we talk about the past. We had plenty of time. So we didn't need to hurry. Excellent. Very good. المجموعة اللي بعد كده. We all that came for the party. Only 2 people came. So let's see the answer. Okay, احنا هنا كده محتارين من الآخر ما بين B and C. We didn't need to buy and we needn't have bought. يا ترى اخترنا ايه وايه السبب؟ Good. The answer is we needn't have bought all that cake. ايه السبب؟ Why? Yes, because they already bought. هم اصلا اشتروا الكيك، عشان كده needn't have bought. انما didn't need to buy يعني they didn't buy اصلا. Good. Number 11. Do you really go now? Can't you stay a bit longer? So do you really have to? Of course it's a question, so do you really have to? 12. We book a table. The restaurant won't be full on a Monday night. يعني not necessary to book a table. مش محتاجين نحجز الترابيزة مقدما ولا حاجة. So we don't have to book a table. Lack of necessity. 13. The sign says no parking. That means you park here. So it's a law. Good. Mustn't. You mustn't park here. 14. It's getting late. I go now. Obligation for myself. I have to go now. It's important for me to leave now. The next group. Yes, you have a minute to think of them all. دقيقة كده فكروا فيهم كلهم. Stop the video. Okay. You go to the supermarket. There is enough food in the refrigerator. So you needn't. Lack of necessity. Good. She worked yesterday. So she spent the whole day in the park. So it's lack of necessity in the past. Didn't have to. 17. It's a secret. You tell anyone about it. Of course, mustn't. It's forbidden. You go to the ceremony if you don't feel like it. It will be very boring anyway. So it's a lack of necessary. You don't have to go. Very well everyone. تمام يا شباب، كلنا بنتقدم واحدة واحدة كده، مع كل ما نعمل اكسرسايز اكتر كل ما اخطائنا تقل والاجابات الكوريكت بتاعتنا هتبقى اكتر. Another group. He the bus because his brother picked him up at the station. So it's lack of necessity. Needn't have bought or didn't have to take the bus. طب ليه مش needn't have taken؟ يا ترى هو اصلا took the bus or not؟ لا، هو his brother picked him up، يبقى he didn't have to take the bus. لو قلت he needn't have taken the bus معناها ان هو فعلا has taken the bus. 20. He spent so much money on the trip. I especially told him to spend as little as possible. طب في question على طول اسأله كده. Did he spend much money? Good. Yes. So he needn't have spent. The action is already done. هو اصلا عمل، يبقى needn't have spent so much. لو هو ما كانش صرف الماني كنت هقول he didn't have to spend. 21. We couldn't find a hotel, so we sleep in the car. It was so uncomfortable. Yes, we had to because it's in the past. Necessity in the past. We had to sleep in the car. Another group. Yes. 22. We get up early because it was a holiday, so we slept till late. Good. we didn't have to. We didn't have to get up early. It means that they didn't get up early. هم أصلا ما صحيوش بدري. You forget to lock the door when you go out. It's very necessary. حاجة ضروري جدا. You mustn't forget. طبعا ضروري جدا ما تنساش. You mustn't forget. If he doesn't know how to start the computer, he has to read the instructions. Oh dear, my hair looks terribly long. I have it cut. Yes, who can do this? Perfect. I have to have it cut. Excellent, very well. Now you became perfect. We be late or the coach will leave without us. It's necessary. Yes. We mustn't be late. طبعا. We mustn't be late. If she feels ill, perhaps she sees a doctor. So this is necessity, but in the future we'll have to see the doctor. 28. You finish the report today. You can do it tomorrow. So not necessary for today. Not necessary. Needn't. You needn't finish. As you see, needn't without to. Needn't finish. Needn't infinitive على طول. 29. Space, you play music so loudly. I have got a headache. So what is the question? Yes. Must you play music so loudly? Is it necessary يعني to play music so loudly? I have got a headache. كده أنا عايز أقول له يعني it is not necessary to play the music so loudly. Another group. You buy any more food. We have got enough for everyone. Yes, it's a repeated sentence. Yes, who can? Good. We needn't. Let's go a bit faster. We have a lot of work tomorrow, so you mustn't be late. It's important not to be late. The museum is free. يبقى not necessary to pay. يبقى you don't have to pay to get in. Children tell lies. طبعا it's forbidden to tell lies. So children mustn't tell lies. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's go a little faster. John's a millionaire. He go to work. He needn't go to work. You mustn't smoke inside a hospital. It's here. Yes, it's good. It's forbidden. I do my washing because my mother does it. So I needn't do my washing. It's to go to school on Fridays. It's a holiday. So necessary or not necessary? Yes, it's not necessary. Customers go on trips organized by the hotel. It's optional. Optional يعني اختياري. So don't have to. Not necessary يعني. Passengers are not allowed, which means they mustn't smoke here. Not allowed, mustn't. Can I talk to you, please? Sorry, I go now. I am late for a meeting. So I must go now. Something important to do. I must go now. When I was a child, I to go to school on Saturdays. I didn't have to go to school on Saturdays. Lack of necessity in the past. Now to the last group. You will need to reading this book by tomorrow. The answer is finish. Good. Because need to followed by infinitive. Need to finish. 43. It's necessary to book in advance. You book in advance. But the answer is you need to book in advance. طبعا هنا كمان كنا ممكن نختار you must بس ما ينفعش must to. You must only. you must book in advance. فهنا الإجابة الوحيدة اللي تنفع you need to book in advance. 44 you can borrow my new dress but you get it dirty. Needn't, must, mustn't, doesn't, have to. Of course, good. You mustn't get it dirty. يعني it's very necessary not to get it dirty. ضروري جدا ما ترجعوش dirty. 45 we miss the train because it's the last one. We mustn't miss the train. So this is برضو necessary in the present. So we mustn't miss the train. Thanks everyone. Now we have checked ourselves. I think now you can do it well. أعتقد دلوقتي ممكن grammar unit 14 نقدر في أي وقت إن شاء الله نجيب الفول مارك في أي أسئلة تجيلي في الامتحان. Good luck وأشوفكم إن شاء الله في الحلقة اللي جاية في unit 13. ما ننساش نفعل الجرس عشان يجينا باقي اليونت. دعواتكم واللايك والشير والسبسكرايب. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.